All the way back to the wall.
Doesn't offer. Christian hits. And Walker rolls that into right center. Diamondbacks have the leadoff man aboard for the third time in 4 innings.
Again, Christian is letting that ball travel. Stayed back on this great inside-out swing and shoots at the right field. I mean, that's textbook.
By Christian. Suarez hit into a double play to win the. This one's popped up along the right field line. Goldie looking up, running backwards and forwards and frontwards, and it hits the tarpaulin. Goldie was kind of spit. Suarez reaches out, pokes it toward Donovan in left field. And there's one away in the 4th. Jake McCarthy batting 6th today in left field. 1-0 Diamondbacks in the 4th. He's doubled, he's homered, he's played very steady defense. Both shortstop and second. That kicks all the way back to the backstop, and now everybody moves up. Second time Gibson has spiked one that got behind the catcher Herrera.
Slider really going down and away. He just tried to backhand that ball. He didn't try to block this ball. And that's the danger of it. You try to block that ball, you keep it in front of you.
Contreras for Jordan Montgomery. He's still down there at first base. He's got a couple of pop-ups now from both Arenado and Goldie. And with 2 outs, here's Herrera. It's funny. It was Ollie Marmol stacked it the same way. Good for Montgomery. And then you've got Herrera coming up behind him, who they, this is a bat they really like too, a 23-year-old catcher from the right side.
I mean, when I watch him, Montgomery, it just looks so much like Tommy Henry, the way he was throwing last night. It was good off-speed pitches right around the corners of the dish.
50 pitches, 33 strikes for Jordan. 2-1 on Herrera. Roll to third. Gino gobbles that one up. They get the force on Contreras. 4 scores. Barnhart bats 9th. Ground
at the bottom of the order. I'd like to see Barnhart get on base, flip it over here to the top.
Gibson's previous start against the Brewers, who were leading the National League Central, off to a great start. Barnhart dunks it into right field. Tucker's aboard as we start the 5th inning.
Oh, he just ripped that.
Diamondbacks, Candy, have had leadoff singles by the first man in 4 to 5 innings here.
Yeah, this one was a little bit up in the zone, but top spin line drive. I mean, he caught this ball well. You get a little backspin on a ball like that, it's probably over.
The left-hander gets loose. And Walker out in front of that first pitch. Missed in Peterson. And now it's Walker. Jammed him that time. Little roller to win. And again, Gibson wiggles off the hook and strands to St. Louis 5th.
It's a good old-fashioned pitcher's duel right now.
And there's another ground ball out. Walker takes it himself. And boy, Candy, Jordan Montgomery is exactly what this depleted Diamondback rotation. Mason Wynn, the shortstop, struck out his first time and is behind here 0-1. That after spending parts of his first.
I don't know if he ever relaxes.
Yeah, I think you're right. Well, Jordan last year, he won a World Series at the Diamondbacks' expense, although Montgomery lost his World Series start. Go throw the ball. Wynn reaches out and pokes it right at Pavin Smith in right field. And that's 5 in a row set down by Jordan. Brings up Nolan Gorman. Well, you also forget that pitchers are so
all that
lazy.
Stuff. He's feeling great.
You're a knuckleballer. You didn't have to be in shape. You just throw it up there. Right?
It was a pitcher that threw a knuckleball.
Oh, okay. There is a distinction.
There's a qualification.
Well, you were a pretty good one no matter what, however you want to quantify it. Jam Gorman there. Who wants it? It's Gino. 6 in a row set down by Jordan.
Well, you guys know no one is harder on Corbin Carroll than himself, and you could hear it in his voice. And that's why Troy Lovullo wanted to take some pressure off of him. He had the off day yesterday. Today, he's due up 3rd this inning, batting.
As Jake McCarthy steps in, but Corbin.
So you take a little pressure off, drop him down, give him a day off here or there, and let him recoup.
Gibson gets 2 quick outs here to start the 6th. He's done a very nice job all day long here, Kyle Gibson, giving up just 1 run. Got out of a bases loaded, no out mess in the first with just the 1 run.
Yeah, even though
Corbin sends one down the line. Hang on ball. Nope, it's in the seats and out of play.
just a hair out in front of that one.
Well, you could hear in that interview with Joe. Lyric.
That's right.
Michael Ciani leads off the.
That's pounding the strike zone.
And that's what Monty's faced. And he has made that 1-0 lead.
Innings to get there.
That's true at this rate. Look at that. Cool as a cucumber. I mean, that was a hard shot right back at the box. And that's 7 straight set down by the Diamondback lefty.
It's like, look what I caught. That's, you know, things are going well. The pitch, not in great fielding position, but he still saw the ball all the way, kept his head on the target, so he was able to pick the ball up.
Donovan has one of the 2 Cardinal hits, a single in the first.
The ones that scare me are the
Oddly used to come flying off the mound.
He'd run halfway to the dugout.
Yeah, he was in foul. And Donovan has his second hit. Well, he's batting leadoff for a reason.
Now he's
Contreras knocks it into right center. Donovan flying into third. Corbin Carroll picks it up out there, and Contreras has a double. Second and third, 1 out, and here comes Nolan Arenado.
Looked like Contreras was trying to look for a ball out over the plate. Curveball that was up in his zone. One of the few mistakes that Montgomery really has made in this game. Just kind of hung up there very flat, and he shot it to the opposite gap.
Last 22 games. And that string continues. They will stop Contreras, and we're tied at 1. 3 consecutive 1-out hits.
Sinker right off the end of the bat. He didn't hit that. There's that good breaking ball. That time he got it.
Now here comes Contreras, and the Cardinals take the lead as it kicks away from Barnhart. A change up in the dirt for Montgomery, and it's 2-1 St. Louis.
That was a tough pitch to block. It wasn't even close to the plate there. It looked like he really got on top of this changeup and drove it straight down in front of the plate. It looked like Barnhart thought this ball was going to bounce back or bounce the other way. And everyone moves up a base.